Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another unboxing episode to do. Today we got all these packages in the mail, and it's nice outside, so I look 100% better. Yeah, I like doing natural light because it makes the video more clearer. Now we're gonna open this one first because it's easier to open. Oh, okay. Darren Hines got us something up for the channel, and I don't know if I'll be doing a birthday video, a unboxing video on my birthday. Well, my birthday, April 8th, come around the corner, so I'm gonna be getting a little older. Yep, I'll be 44 on the 8th. If I get a package on the 8th, then I'll have to talk to more about it. We got a lot of birthdays. We got two birthday things coming out for for the channel, both sides, audio and me reading a book. Okay, we got a letter. Got a paper bag. Oh, okay, well, we got a record. Look like we got a Dick Tracy record. Yeah, we got a I Dare, a toy company, Dick Tracy puppet record. Act out your own show with the sound effect record. This came out in 1961. Okay, so this is like oh yeah, two of them. So what this is, they're kind of paper records. You would stick it on the record player and it would play. The only time I saw this kind of stuff was on cereal boxes. They would had these things in the 70s, or probably the 60s, 70s, and they had them in the 80s. That you would cut your cereal box with a record on top and you play. Then they got fancier and took a cassette tape in the cereal box. That's gonna be interesting. So let's see. 61. Now I got the TV show Dick Tracy, the whole complete TV show on DVD that I bought it off of Amazon a long time ago. So you can always get the Dick Tracy show. Now I can't show the Dick Tracy show on my channel because it's super copyrighted now. But before I used to have it on my channel. Then people start the new copyright people start taking it, and then they took all the videos down. So we got this too. That'd be interesting. Let's see what this thing says. And then he wrote us a nice letter. Say, dear Alex, hope you enjoyed this donation for your groovy entertainment audio YouTube channel. I Dare Dick Tracy cardboard record, both 33 and a half of sound effects and cartoon in cartoon voices that came with I Dare Dick Tracy puppet toys. The record and crew are two different ones. Okay, so this came with a puppet toy. Now, I know the puppet is long gone because this is 65 years ago. So that thing's probably long gone. If anyone has it, it's antique looking. Because toys, if you're a kid in the 60s, you did not take good care of that thing to begin with. So that toy's on life support. And if anyone decides to sell that toy, they're gonna want a lot of money off of it, unless kids go in grandma's basement, find a bunch of old stuff, and they donate it, not knowing what it is or caring what it is. But you got them two, you got them kind of people. So you're, and I'm not gonna look for no 65-year-old puppet. But we got history. Now this is lost. This is kind of lost history because if you didn't find this stuff, this would have been gone. Nobody ever gonna know this exists. So I got my little museum on the computer. So you can say YouTube in a museum that stays on for decades. I could be gone, and this thing will keep going, going, going. Now we got these boxes. Now I bought these things. I don't know what I got. Now this will be the whole episode right now. Me opening this one box. And I have to be careful too. I don't want to cut myself. Boy, this is some good duct tape. Now this is the old kind of tape that I used to see when I was a kid. You had duct tape, this ugly brown tape, and then you had clear tape. The brown tape and duct tape kind of the same. I just didn't want to say. Let's keep the box up here so I can draw stuff inside it. All that for that. Okay. We got an unopened Halloween book on tape. This is called The Haunted House on Phantom. I can't read backwards. There we go. The Haunted House on Phantom Ridge. Now we had did a book. No, the cassette tape didn't work, did it? Or did we? I know we did a one of these collections. This is another of that thing. This came from 19 no year in it. No, it came from Osco. Yeah, it came from Osco for a daughter. I never heard that story before. Let's open this. Like I said, if I was a collector, I would not never open this, but I'm not a collector. And this thing is old anyway, so it's it's gonna open easy. But I'm gonna cut it and open it even faster. And I have to be careful not to cut myself too, but it's been 30 years old. Or maybe it's 30 years old. I don't You should always get your techno shot. And that's what I got because I know I'm gonna open old singles all the time. This came out in 1997. So this is 29 years old. And here's the book. Here's some more papers. Now here we go. And I played the attic one. I played this one right here on book on tape. I really had to I had to buy another cassette tape because the one they had didn't work. So I hope I don't have to do it again. And here's some. I'll show you this picture tonight. Now all we need now is the three books, and we got the whole collection. Now, this collection is kind of hard to find too because it's kind of lost. Let's put that here. I don't want to drop that. Our next box, boy, it's like an old shoebox or something, or a candy box. We need to get the fancy candy that came in a box like this. Okay, I got that open. How you get the rest of it open? Boy, this is a challenge. Oh, that worked. Oh, yeah, it did work. Well, I'm from the old school. This head everything, and I'll come out. There we go. We got. Thank you for supporting us. Okay, then we got a card from the person. Uh, okay. What I got is Star Wars Return of the Jedi go on tape toy collection. So back in the days when this came out during 1997, when they were doing the Star Wars Special Edition, they bought this thing back with toys, a book on tape, and in the movie that got to the theaters. And because May 4th is around the corner in a sense, I want to be ready this time around. And because these things are cheap right now, get them out of cheap. And I never had one of these things before either. I know I dropped everything right then. Oh, okay, that was just a tape. I don't need the box. So here's the tape first, because I dropped that. Okay, so this came out in 1997, published 1993. Now I don't know what this is gonna do. Can't see the camera because now that Disney owns Star Wars, I don't know how copyright this is gonna be. It's gonna be fun to see if I can make money off of this, or will Disney take all the money and make money off of it? So that's gonna be here. The toys you got, you got Princess Leia, you got the Emperor, the baddie, and you got Luke Skywalker. In this night too, they stand on their own 2 feet. So either I might could put these on top of my record player, or put them on my TV with the rest of my goodies. But on my TV, this be the only time I show these things off. On my TV, I got all these kind of things from all the different things I did, like the three colorful thing, the red, blue, pink, and brown. I won that from eating the monster cereals. You see Mario Brothers from the Happy Meal. You see Superman over there, maybe. You see Gumby behind the clock. The draft somebody gave me, and the Easter Bunny. I got that for Easter. So now this will just add up to more. I'll put them on that side to be next to the rest of the things. See, I collect things, and I eat a lot of cereals. And I got a Captain Crunch thing over there too. That if you ate, I was supposed to get all of them. The Captain Crunch company cheated me, but I got one out of it, and I'm happy. We don't need that. And here's the book. Now, I did play Star Wars stuff on records, and I don't know if this is the same record version of what I played 5 years ago. We'll find out about it. And this is the last Star Wars thing, too, in a sense, because Star Wars ended when this book ended. Then you had to wait for 85 to come around to watch the Ewok special. I also watched the Star Wars cartoons. Now, if anybody remembers the Star Wars cartoons or the Ewok special, leave it in the comment. I saw both of them on TV. The cartoon came on Saturday, and the Ewok special came on ABC. Now you can get the Ewok special on DVD. The cartoon, you can't get that anywhere unless you find an old VCR tape somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know I found one more. Boy, found out a lot of garbage to bring outside. We got, let's do, let's do this one first and open. But we got two Bible stories on book on tape from the 70s, it looked like. And we got one that's open already, so let's open this one first. I'm not going to save this thing. This is David and Goliath. Now, I just read this thing this morning. It's not doing too good. It seemed like you guys didn't like that story. But we're gonna do a lot of biblical stuff April with Disney stuff because Easter in April. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. This came out in 1975. This is the Super Scope. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's a comic book. Oh, it looks like the guy from Iron Man. So we'll be hearing this thing. Maybe this you might be hearing this stuff this month, or not next this month, but next month in May. The tape it in good condition. Now I never heard of Super Scope, and I did buy. If you saw one of my other unboxing episode, you saw that I got a lot of story books with the Super Scope. So this is just now the Bible stuff. A little bit I get to hear about it because I did look it up a little bit. That this was supposed to make kids get away from the TV set. Because they made this up sound like a movie or whatever to get the kids more sighting and reading and hearing audio stuff instead of sitting in front of the TV wasting their time. And these are for Toys R Us. The original Toys R Us price tag on it. See how much this thing cost back in the days. Oh, then okay, we can't see the price tag because these things had wore off. But we know where it came from. Let's open this one first. This is Joseph in the Battle of Jericho. Now we have a book about that. Oh, I have a book about that. It's coming out. I think that might come out tomorrow. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to be careful because this stuff is 51 years old, and I don't need to be getting sick from this. If I cut myself with 51-year-old paper, okay, wait till I got my shot. I don't want to test it out right now. Okay, the paper in good shape, surprisingly. Now, I think they're on both sides, or just one long book. I think it said compatible on stereo or a monotone equipment. Look at this. Super sound of the great masters. Man, this gonna sound good. And I didn't even see this stuff ever. You're selling it. You're doing good at selling it to me. 51 years later. Hey, look at these pictures. If I didn't know no better, I thought Marvel or DC jars within this thing. Now, if anyone had ever heard of Super Scope, had Super Scope stuff, leave it in the comments. I never had the stuff, like I said. I'm collecting them kind of fast, but I never had them. Oof. Now we got this one. Daniel in the Lion Den. Oh, this is already open. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's the cassette tape. Came out in 1975. Oops. Got tape in it. Now, one of these kind of records, I think they was a one-sided record. Oh, record, cassette tape. I play records so much that I keep thinking of records. Here's the book. These are all from the Old Testament, it looks like. Here's some pictures. Now, I was going to say, if anybody had heard of this, leave it in the comments. But everybody heard of these Bible stories. You see, Bible stories are the only thing that can go on and on and on, and nobody forgets them. So, so you might be hearing these things, like I said, this month, because when I was a little kid, they used to show every Easter. They used to tell the greatest story ever told, The Robe and the Ten Commandments. Those three movies. I think the Ten Commandments was always on Easter, and the other two was the one was the day before Easter, and one was after Easter. And that's what they would show you. And then Christmas, you would get everything. Every biblical movie out there, and every Christmas movie that they made out there. So I might copy that thing I saw as a kid, but in books, but in audio format. That might be interesting. So all we got today was I'm not gonna hold up the cassette tapes because I don't want nothing to fall. But we'll hold up the records because they're not gonna these are people records. So all we got today was these things. And thank you, Darren Hines, for giving these two Dick Tracy things to the channel. So the channel can go on with more hidden gems. The Dick Tracy is a hidden gem. All these things are. Nobody's gonna know about them except unless I got some people that was around in 1961 and was enjoying this stuff. The nice, cause what I do is I find things, not this old because I would never look for that. But I try to find things that looks exciting. If you could sell me with a picture, I'll pick it up. And if you're terrible, I might not be too happy about it. But at least we got it on the channel so people can enjoy if they had it when they were a little kid. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon. I can't find the button.